So, how's everyone doing? Tomorrow's gonna suck ass again, probably, because we're at all-time highs again. How the hell are you supposed to trade this? The only shot we got tomorrow to play is going for data highs or data lows. If I get 830 data highs or data lows. It's the only shot we got. Yeah, when they pass those on tomorrow. Yeah, I just want to talk about, like, every single time we have news, like, I swear, we always form a trend line, and you always expect it to break, right? Because why would you not expect it to break? But I swear, every single time we have major news, it never breaks until the news comes out. Like, it always happens. It's so annoying. And I tell people, I'm like, I'm not shorting this. I'm not shorting this. And this A setup fails. This A plus setup fails. And I still say to people, I'm not shorting this. I'm not shorting this. And then what happens? NVIDIA ends up running it. So stupid. Like, how the hell? Like, what the hell are you supposed to do? That's why you don't trade before news, because the news is always the one that brings in the volume to run the liquidity. It's just so annoying. I almost said to people, I'm like, if you guys want to try a lot, I'll buy calls. But before I said it, I'm like, never mind. I didn't want to promote gambling. Does anyone remember when I was about to say that thing on stream and I was like, never mind. I think Tom was like, oh, say it. I never said it. Hell no. I'm not telling people to buy calls for this shit. That's gambling. This play was like, I don't know, man. There's no way this should have failed. It wasn't even a break-even trade. I was gonna go to break-even if these highs hit, and they never hit. Even to the left, it's not like we formed equal lows or anything. Like, we didn't form equal lows there. There's literally no possible way it could have went to break-even there. Here's the thing. Like, I guess you could have off this candle because, like, oh, if, like, when do you ever see this shit happen? Like this. Like, if you see these two candles, there's no way we should stop. Like, I know in a winning trade, it's gonna be like that. So, like, does anyone remember what I said when we saw this shit? Remember what me and Reliable said? I don't remember exactly, but what was the gist of what we said when that candle happened? Yeah, probably. Who was in the live stream that who remembers what me and Reliable said when we saw those candles? Yeah, sure. I don't really like that setup remains. It's not really an obvious gap. I'm not sure what you're trying to short there. Yeah, something along the lines of that, Crunchy. I was like, yeah, you never want to see this shit. This isn't gonna work. Basically, something along the lines of that. Cause, like, think about it. In a winning trade, like, there's just no way. No way. This is a soup. There's no way we go back down here in a winning trade. And then he said SMT, and I'm like, Reliable, just stop. I told him to shut up when he said that. I was like, dude, just stop. Because, like, when it didn't run here, I'm like, no. Because again, and I just know that from like, yeah, it's like the Cope SMT. I just know that from screen time. Like, it's just so annoying. Soup. A lot of times you form a low inside of a fair value gap and have equal highs above. Every single time we go pat that low in the fair value gap, and we still haven't hit that higher liquidity, it's always like a soup. Well, typically. And Stoic. I just do it the same. Dude, I took way too many trades today. I was green, and then I was like break even, and then I was really, really, really green because I went really heavy into a short. Wait a minute, what? I didn't even know we had client games. What the hell? Yeah, I was like green, and then I was like break even again, and then I was green again. Then I was really green because I was streaming, and I told people right here. I told people I'm going really, really heavy in this trade, and it instantly I knew it was gonna dump. So I told people I'm going really heavy in that, and it obviously worked out nicely. Yeah, today was stressful, man. Bro, knowing when a trade should accelerate is like so important. Like that's why like winning trades are important because I don't know, man. Every time I see a trend line work like this, it's always before news. Oh, it's before news. Mm. Yeah, I know. And like if you ever see LRLR building before news, like do not try it along that trend line. It will not work out well for you. Yeah, that was a good loss to take, Crunchy. That was definitely a fine loss to take. It's just annoying. Mm. Yeah, it's just like first mental note you should take away from the day is do not trade before NVIDIA earnings. Because the same thing happened last time. I'm telling you, the same thing happened last time. There was like an A plus setup that failed last time. I forgot when, but same thing happened. Um, like I said, I have no idea when the market's gonna stop. I have literally no idea. This setup wasn't bad. Like this setup was good. Why was this setup good? Yeah, just a really good momentum candle, and it violated those two gaps instantly. So like that was a pretty good setup. I would say that's an A setup. Not A plus because we weren't really delivering from anything, but still pretty good momentum, and we were very deep in discount. So. Um, Also, that was kind of annoying. This inverse held to the tick. No, I never found a bot on my tweet. That's just annoying. Yeah, that was annoying. Like, once I saw this, like, I knew this was gonna work, even though we hit internal liquidity, because it was a breaker as well. Like, if you're not trading and you like, let's say you think this is a long setup. Okay, let's say you're like tapering, you think, okay, this is a good long setup, whatever. All right, and let's say like you don't want to take a long here because you think, oh, price action is bad. If I don't want to take a long here, I think I definitely want to take a long here, if that makes sense. Because, like, how could you not take that? What's up, Matt? Like, does that make sense? Like, if you're going in not wanting the trade, and you see a bunch of these long setups fail, and then we just get a knifey candle and then inverse that right away, why would you not want to take that? Like, that was definitely textbook enough to where I would take that. Like, that's why I learned it in the free chat, in the free channels. And I said I'm in, even though we hit internal liquidity. I said I was getting in, but I don't know. How could you not take that? It was really a breaker setup, to be honest. Like, it was a breaker, and it was a unicorn setup. And I just knew we were in discount, and like when you and the equal highs above here. Like, the one thing people don't understand is, yeah, we might not hit the equal highs the first time, but keep that shit marked because we will run them. Always keep that shit marked. Like, I kept this mark, and even though we were way down here and dumping, why did I still like? And index, like, who was reading index commentary today? Type 1. Was anyone confused? Like, oh, why is he saying mark these if we just had a major bearish candle? Be honest. Like, was anyone like asking why I was like kind of marking those still, even though we just like dumped? Anyone? Anyone going once, going twice? Maybe you're all advanced enough to know that why you should keep them marked. So, okay. I guess no one was confused. But like I said, in this commentary, I was like, yeah, just keep this marked. I said, form a decent LRLR here. You know, I would have it marked the rest of the day. And we just instantly dump. And people are like, oh, fade dodgy, fade dodgy. I get it. I don't know why we dumped there. It's just annoying because we have NVIDIA and that's what happens. So I said, I know we traded far away from it, but FOMC minutes can do anything. So just keep it marked just in case. And then it looked like we wanted that. Did I marry it? Not really. But and then it streamed. That's when I called the long setup. So I didn't write that in index commentary, but yeah, I mean, dude, I wish plus EV held farther. I would have told him to hold farther. I'm not gonna lie. He got filled too fast though. So if you guys plus EV, he was in a long. He took this, bro. Guess where his first scale was? Guess where plus EV's first scale was on this? You'll never guess how many points. Yeah, he took it for like sold for like 3 points at internal liquidity. Maybe even like 2, I think. I don't know. Maybe it was more than that. It was funny though. And then I told him, I'm like, dude, just please do not sell. Hold till here. And then like we are about to hit this, and I kind of changed it. Why do you think I changed my mind and told them to hold till here instead before the target hit? Yeah, just all momentum. As soon as I saw this candle, I knew we were just gonna pump. Like, that was just all momentum. So yeah. Well, He sure says executions with me, but he always sells for like 2 points. I don't get it. Did you guys like that PDF that I made? Shout out to Amy. Wasn't it a really good PDF? Shout out to Amy. I'm gonna go congratulate Amy for the wicked design. That was I did not like. You guys don't realize I sent her like a raw, like horrible ass, like just pictures and words on a Google Doc. And then she turned it into that shit. I'm like, what the hell? How the hell do you do that? Yeah, she made it perfect. That is talent right there, if I've ever seen one. Was anyone confused about any setup today? Even this, like, when you see the lack of follow through here and the lack of us not running this LRLR, like here's the thing. When we run LRLR and when we inverse a fair value gap, does it do it quickly or slowly? Does it stall and do this? Yes or no? Yeah, it usually will not do that. So like, there's a lack of follow through after this inversion to run this LRLR. That's that's one reason you know price action's not great, or you know your bias is wrong. But the bias technically isn't wrong here. The bias is right. It's just we have to manipulate before the news first, so it's tough. Like your bias is wrong, but it's also not wrong. If that makes sense. It's like wrong, but you don't know it's wrong yet, and then it's all of a sudden we start pumping again. It's just annoying. It's so annoying, man. I just wish I could go back and retrade today. Then I take that damn. What setup did I lose in my topstep account? It was. Yeah, it was this one. Yeah, this one. That's just annoying. Yeah. Bro, I was emotional, but I also wasn't trading. I was just emotional because I was sick and tired of seeing the annoying ass price action. Like, I was so annoyed. It sucks because there's no follow through. Bro, for real. It's hard when price doesn't follow through to the final target every time. Like, that's what I'm used to. Yeah, isn't that PDF fire? A lot of people are wondering how I knew this was going to work right away. I would just mainly say the failure swing to run this LRR. Does that make sense? Like when we failed the LRR in reverse, like that's just like textbook. I know we're gonna go down, or the opposite way. Because like I said, a winning trade will violate this stuff like right away. It's just so annoying. It didn't, and then when I see this, I'm like, yeah, this is bearish. And I said I'm going heavy in this, you know. Dude, all these people are fucking scammers, bro. On Twitter and Instagram and all this shit, bro. Yeah, I know, dumbs. I think 5 kg. Not bad. I could get more. Okay, I think I think that's it. I just want to kind of go over that and kind of review a little bit. But this would have been a nice entry, but it didn't give the entry. I don't know why. It's annoying. Yeah, no problem, man. Also, this setup. So this setup I alerted. You guys all obviously that was a break-even setup. I alerted from the one based off the one. We actually made a new internal high and hit it, and we also hit another internal high to the left. And this is such a good move already where there's no way I wouldn't go to break even that high. Now, the thing is, this actually was only 5 points. But is this truly 5 points or is this truly a good move? It was only 5 points because the volatility was down, but it's still a good move. Like on a volatile day, this is going to be 10 to 15 points. I don't think people realize that. So, yes, I would 100% go and stop break even there. So, all right. I think I'm going to get off now and go to bed and be back on tomorrow. So, I'll see you guys later. Your 6-year-old Kobe says hi. Tell Kobe I said sup. Yo, Matt, let's 1v1, bro. You don't want the smoke. All right, good night. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace. Good night, Dems. Sweet dreams, Amor. Amor, don't dream. Or if you dream about me, can you tell me hi? Thanks, man. All right, bye.